Hello, everyone. You got it? Hello, hello, hello. Make me co-host, please. Make me co-host. Make me co-host. ASAP, please. Make me co-host. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay. How was the paper, man? Hello. Nobody likes to respond in this way. How was the paper? Phew. It's a fortunate or unfortunate, I don't know. I had asked a capacity question and that just appeared in your exam paper, yeah, isn't it? Did you realize that I had given that one homework and got it in your exam? That was just a coincidence. The question that I had given you as homework, it appeared in your exam. Did you realize that? Or do you realize it? Do you realize it? Please let me know. Uh, this question I saw it and I will send it. Did anybody solve it? Did anyone solve it? Oh, did anyone solve it? Did anyone attempt this question? Tarun said yes. Anybody else? Kavika, let me recall your name. Vivasati. quite dull. Yeah. Bala, Trishwant, Arun said something. Yes, sir, you tried. Did you get the answer? Okay, have you got your answer key? Have you got your answer key? Have you got your answer key of both paper? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, man. Have you got your answer key of yesterday's paper? No, sir. Bottom said no. One of them is host. Okay, just ignore that thing. Ignore that thing. Okay, I'm going to solve it. Yeah, should I solve it or have you done it? Please let me know. Should I solve it or have you done it? Should I solve? Answer me yes or no. Okay, great. Kavika, did you solve it? Bala, Gautam, Arun said please solve it. Kavika, did you solve it? Kavika, it's here. Please solve it, she said. Okay. Deepak, Sakshi. Okay, let me try. Let me try. So we have to find current through R1 and R2 at t equals to 16 microsecond. Okay, 16 microsecond. In a capacitor circuit, do you know this relation? Please let me know. If capacitor is initially charged, it is the relation. Do you know it? Can I use it? Do you allow me to use it? Okay, Bala said yes. I mostly people would say me yes. It's a quite easy one. Okay, so I'm going to use one, my dear. I'm going to use one. I hope you also know that Q naught is nothing but CV naught. That is potential across capacitor at equals to 0. So I'm going to write it. CV naught e to the power t minus tau or R. R is here actually R effective, and I will let you help to count it. Just determine it what is R effective. R effective into CV. Let us differentiate it. If you differentiate this relation, you will get current at any time t. So if you differentiate it, I take the magnitude. Okay, I will just take the magnitude. You have to solve it. I will help you. I will show you only direction. Now the thing is, how will you find R effective? V naught is the voltage across capacitor at equals to 0. Now target is how will you find this R effective? Listen to me very carefully. Very carefully. To find R effective, you have to find resistance equivalent. You have to find resistance equivalent across capacitor. Just open up the capacitor and find equivalent resistance between these two points of capacitor. So I'm going to just do that one. So I'm going to just do that only. So please somebody tell me what is R equivalent if I see what is R effective from this point. Please calculate me what is R effective between or across the capacitor. If here there had been some battery, I would sort the battery. Remember it. If here there had been any battery, I would sort it. I would sort it. Whenever you are going to find R effective, You are going to find R equivalent. Just note it down in your notebook. It will be very important. To find R effective, you must open up the capacitor and find equivalent resistance across that capacitor. Remember, you have to sort all the batteries. You have to sort all the batteries. Actually, we use the different term. When I was in engineering, we use different term. Okay, but I want to use that term here, so I ignore that term. Otherwise, I would use that term. So it is your R effective. So please let me know what is R effective here and just put it and let me know, did you get your answer or not. Please put it and tell me you get it or not. Just try to. I'm just getting you some confidence. I'm trying to boost your confidence. How did you find R effective? Just open up the capacitor or equivalent resistance across capacitor. Remember, and all batteries are sorted that time. Okay, so equivalent resistance across capacitor or between the 2 points or between the two plates of a capacitor when it is open circuited, and all other batteries are sorted. Here no battery, so that problem is not here, but if it would have been, you would need to sort that one. Please let me know your answer. Did we get it? What else you will apply then? Suppose you find here, then you will get I. So you just got I. Okay, so you just got I, then what will you do? It is I1 and it is I2. So you know that I equals to what? I is equals to I1 plus I2. And if you see, these two are in parallel. Okay, so you can also say voltage across them are equal. So 8I1, 246. Is it 6 or I am committing mistakes? Let me see. It has been 8, I guess. Yes, I missed one, but it's 4. This one is 4. Okay. So see, between these two points, potential is how much? 8I1 potential difference. And here 2 to 4 I2. So please find I1 and I2. What can you do that? Just do it to help you get some confidence. I know it may have hamper you yesterday. Arun, do it please. Kavika, do it and let me know your answer. Arun, please do it. Please let me your answer. I'm waiting. No problem. I'm here to boost your confidence that may have been hampered yesterday. And just please keep preparation harder and harder. If possible, please buy Singh's books or solve DC Pandey up to level 3. This is important. How did you find R equivalent? It is very important. Okay. They may always trick you. They may always trick you with this question. I think you have data. I think you have data, or otherwise I give you data. Capacitor is of 6 microfarad. Okay. And Q naught initial charge is 160 microcoulomb. This is 160 microcoulomb at t equals to 0. Are you going to do it, or let us move on? I know if I skip, even you will skip. Are you solving it? Please let me know. Are you solving it? Are you solving it? Please let me know. Oh, nobody is. Are you solving it? Please let me know, man. Okay, yes, solve it. Solve it. I think all data level I just gave you. Its capacitance is 6 microfarad. Its capacitance and initial charge at t equals to 0 is 160 microcoulomb. R effective is how much? This is 8. This is 4. So these are in parallel. So R effective is how much? R effective will be how much? 8 4 parallel. So 8 into 4 by 8 plus 4. This much ohm. So what is 32 by 12? 32. 32. So it is your R effective. How much is V naught from here? You can find V naught from here. That is 160 by 6. So it is 16. This C cancel out. So you can say it is 6 microfarad. So it is 16 volt. And please post me in group. You just you are not loading. You can post me question in WhatsApp the moment you need my help. Whenever I will be available, I will answer you. Keep me in your touch with this preparation. 16 by 6, huh? 160 by 6, so it is 10. Huh? 160 by 6. Just put it here. R effective is 8 by 3. E minus T is 16 micro. R effective 8 by 3 into C. Micro cancel. 3 to the 6. 8 to the 16. 3 to cancel. E to the power minus 1. 3 to the 6. Check it. Hopefully, I haven't done any blunder. The concept is this one only, okay? Check the mathematics properly. The concept is this one only. Oh, P0 is P0 by C, 160 by 6, I put correctly, into R effective, 8 by 3. I will put some there. Did you check it? V naught R effective, that's mathematically correct. V naught data is how much? V naught is not given. Initial charge is 160 micro. Initial charge. V naught is Q naught by C. I'm not getting C. Yes, yes, Trishwant, yes. Yes, my dear. Kavika, did you do? Just put the all values. These data are given manually, then solve it. 20 by 30, 20 by 3e and 1 will be I think 10 by 3e. Okay. 1 will be 20 by 3e, another will be 10 by 3e. Isn't it? Trishwant, did you get both? Trishwant, did you get both? Hopefully. Can I hope so? Hello, hello, hello. Trishwant. Hello, Trishwant. Okay, Trishwant. Kavika, did you complete it? Kavika, if you have completed it, I will move on to the next question. That is also from class 12 topic. Tarun, Bala, can I move on to the next one? Okay, okay. I suppose that you completed it or you got the concept. I suppose you completed it or you got the concept. I repeat one more last time. Whenever they give you many capacitor and many like resistance, for capacitor try to find out they will give you one or at least will find very equivalent. But when it comes to this in time constant, when it comes to even to calculate time constant, remember it is effective resistance or equivalent resistance. How will you calculate equivalent resistance? Just across which you are going to calculate, across which capacitor you are going to calculate, just open it up, okay? and then try to find equivalent resistors across those points and sort all batteries. And here we have no current sources. In 11 we are not taught. Otherwise, we in engineering we had what we had done. We open circuit the current sources. But here we don't have any current sources. So we simply sort the battery. Sort the battery and open the current sources. That is not required current sources of information. And if you want to know the reason why do we do so, actually we try to make Thevenin equivalent resistance. If you have heard the term Thevenin theorem, have anybody heard the term Thevenin theorem? Anybody? Thevenin's theorem. Actually, this is called Thevenin's theorem. Technically, it is called Thevenin's theorem. Just ignore the term. Don't be don't be burdened with the term. Okay. What I said, just keep it in your brain and revise it. Put in some useful place so that you can recall it at any moment. The next question is from YDSC. Okay, this is YDSC setup, and they have given you a plot. This one is certainly you know that. Has anybody attempted it? Did you try it yesterday? Did you try it yesterday? Abhika, did you try? Bala? Okay. Gautam? Anybody else? I will remember all of your names so that I can call you at any moment. Deepak? Trishwan, did you try? Sakshi? Shakti Gautam. Sorry, I call you Shakti. Gautam, did you try? Okay, good. Okay. Were you comfortable with this question? Were you comfortable with this question? Were you all comfortable with this question? Please let me know. Were you comfortable with this question? Oh my goodness, nobody responds. Did you solve it? Arun Sudha. Okay, okay. This is angle, this is theta, and this is 4 pi. Okay. So when phase difference is 4 pi, this is phase difference. And I hope you know a relation. We have to find few things. That is total number of minima. Total number of minima and first maxima or center theta by 4, or the distance between S1 and S2. Okay, so let us do. See the graph. Maximum phase difference is 4 pi. Maximum phase difference. So tell me maximum path difference. Tarun, Arun, Gautam, Kavika, tell me maximum path difference. Maximum path difference. Please tell me, please let me know. Please let me know. If phase difference maximum is 4 pi, what is maximum path difference? Arun, 2L, 2 lambda. Okay, okay. Yes, Bala. Yes, 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 my dear. Yes, 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 yes. So I write here 2 lambda. So if 2 lambda is maximum possible. Yes, yes, Krishnan. Right, my dear. Right. So maximum path difference is 2 lambda. So tell me how many maxima can be obtained? How many maxima can be obtained? First maxima is obtained at path. You know that for maxima, I write it here. For maxima, path difference should be n lambda, including n is 0, 1, and so on. So first maxima is the central maxima. Then you will get here first or first other than the central one, first bright fringe. It's a zeroth you call it. So it is second one. Even here you will get first, you will get second. So tell me how many number of minimas are obtained here. How many number of minimas can be obtained here? How many? Yes, my dear. Yes, Bala. So we have got here option B. Okay, 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 okay. Now can you relate? Now we have to find this relation. Okay. Now we have to find this relation S1 and S2. S1 and S2. Now you have to try to find it. You know that d sine theta is equals to n lambda. So can you try with that? Okay. Can you try with that? D sine theta. Here sine maximum is possible pi by 2. Here sine maximum possible is pi by 2. And then n will be also maximum. When this theta is maximum, which is pi by 2, this n will be also maximum and it is 2. So have we got the value of d? Have we got the value of d? And d is the separation between both lists. Did you understand me? Did you understand me? Please let me know. Did you guys understand me? Did you guys understand me? Sarun said yes. When theta is maximum, when theta is maximum, yes, yes. Okay, okay, then I don't need to explain. Okay, then try something for me, my dear. Then try something for me. At what theta, first maxima will be obtained? Please try for me at what theta above the center. That means first maxima will be obtained. At what theta? Very easy for you guys. You have to find theta. So it will be lambda. You know this is how much? You just find it out. It is 2 lambda. So sine theta is equals to lambda. You got your theta, isn't it? Did we just get our theta? Hmm? Did we just get our theta? Please let me know, Kavika, Bala, Gautam, Arun. Did we just get our theta? Bala missed it. Why Bala? See. Okay, I repeat Bala. See. Path difference d sine theta. For first maxima, they are asking the question. So path difference will be what? See this. Path difference is L lambda. For first maxima, it will be 1. So it is d sine theta equals to lambda. Okay. So d sine theta is equals to lambda. And from here, you know that d is nothing but 2 lambda. D is nothing but 2 lambda. So I just put the value of 2 lambda sine theta equals to lambda. So sine theta is equals to half. So theta is equals to 30 degree or pi by 6. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Please let me know. Is it okay now? Hello, hello. Okay, well. Okay. I'm trying to take questions first from class 12 only. Okay, copy it if you need it. Copy it please, ASAP, and let me know when you complete it. And post me if I won't be able to complete the both paper, then I would be I would be posting individually, or you may ask me individually your doubts. Okay. Actually, paper two is I think not has been given late night paper one. We had talked about paper two. Even its answer is not available too. Is it okay? Is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Nobody is responding. Please type yes or no. Be responsive, please. Okay. Let me search another 12 questions. 12 topics are in your brain and you are accessing them frequently. That's why I'm trying to wait for 12. Okay. My dear, next question is from diffraction. This one. Kavika, did you try it? Arun, did you try this one? Trishwan said yes. Okay, Trishwan. Are you comfortable, Trishwan, with this one? Trishwan and other of you, were you all comfortable with this one? Is it done? Has everybody done it? Then I would speak. Okay, Tarun. Okay. Okay. I help it. I help it. I help it. I help it. Let us play with geometry. Okay. Okay, Bala. Let us play with geometry. Can you do it for me now? Let us play with geometry. Just try to play with geometry. I just show you the first incident ray diagram, then you have to try it yourself. Okay. So something like that I have to do. Can you try ray diagram for me, please? Can you try? Just don't look at the board. Don't look at the board and try ray diagram for me, please. Please try to do it yourself. Try to do the geometry yourself. Try to do this geometry yourself, then look at the good. Please try to do it yourself. Wait, I saw you looking closely. Any disagreement? I just apply Snell's law and little geometry. Are you comfortable? Only two angles are possible here, either 45 or theta everywhere. Just see it. 45 theta, theta 45. So when it comes out here, it will be again parallel to this ray. This ray is parallel to this 45, to the initial one. Okay. Now it bends, angle of incidence 45, then angle of reflection theta. Okay. Then again here at this interface, angle of incidence theta. Then it will again turn out or leave or emerge at 45 degree. So this is leaving this one at 45 degree, and you see this line, or it also appears now geometrically though. These two lines are parallel. Here just it turn out to parallel. This line is parallel to this one, then again it follows this one. Is it okay? Are you comfortable? Or I need to put little more effort to make you understand. Are you comfortable? Did you do it yesterday? Had anybody done it yesterday? Had anybody done it yesterday? Please let me know. Had anybody done it yesterday? Please let me know. Please let me know. Tarun? Oh, Tarun said he attempted. Good try. Okay. Kavika. Trishwan said yes, Johnny. Thank you, Trishwan. Thank you very much. Kavika, did you complete it yesterday? Did you solve it yesterday, Kavika? Bala? Shakti Gautam? Very good, Kavika. Very good. Very good. Very good, Shakti. Very good. And other people don't respond. Deepak, Baba, Baba, Deepak, Arun. Okay, Arun told me. Baba and Deepak, please respond. Did you try yesterday? Baba, why didn't you write? Let me know your answer. Either type me or I unmute you, respond me. Baba, tell me your reason why didn't you write exam yesterday? I write the other exam. Oh man. See, don't put yourself into two boats. Don't keep your legs into two boats. They say it is. I just request you don't write any other exam. Go with the flow. Just follow one exam only and stick to it. You will be successful, my dear. Okay. Will you appear in Thursday exam or not? Let me know. I didn't recognize. Please, oh, what is it? I don't, what doesn't he want to say, Tarun? I didn't recognize. I didn't get you, man. See, I give you little motivation, man. I give you little motivation. Okay. I know you may have gone through a lot last night or last evening or last day. You may not have been happy as much as you wanted to. But see, if there is a no struggle in life, it will be boring. There is a at every step of life you will find struggles, challenges, and it will improve you. Even you find every time or every 6 months or every 3 months, you find software update in your mobile or laptop. You know why do they so? Because they have bugs, they have errors. Always with the softwares, if you become a good programmer, there will be always some bugs, some error report, okay, or some loopholes. So you have to fill up those loopholes with the update. So I think those challenges, these exams and these struggles are your either it will give you boost your confidence to appear in the upcoming exams when you appear at the national level. So my request to you to is please appear in the exam. Don't ignore it. Okay. Oh, you mistakenly typed it. Okay, okay. You should check it. You should check it next time. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Just little. Don't feel unmotivated or don't feel uninspired. Don't feel like everything is like since last night you had been down. Just don't feel so. See, these challenges, take it positively with positive things. Okay, take them positively. Just work harder and harder. Okay, nobody is perfect in this world. Everybody is going through some phases, and but your job is to update yourself. Your job is to be the better version of yourself. See, nobody. See, if you become a programmer, suppose you become a programmer and you develop some game, okay, and that game is too easy for people, too easy even for children, okay. If your game that you just released in the market and it is too easy for people to play it and win it, they won't play your game. You won't be popular anymore. That is what our life is. If there is no challenges or struggles or problems in your life, you want to be interesting. Your life will be boring. So the challenges makes our life interesting. Now. If it is too smooth, if life is too smooth, if everything you get comfortably, you want to be like survivor or warrior. You will be, like coward or like some weak who never fights. So my request to you is don't feel demotivated from yesterday. Just keep yourself motivated and please update your content, update your knowledge with your other books. If it had not, if these things are not well taught or you would have ignored it while online classes, please update your skills with the other lectures or textbooks. Okay. And I would cooperate as much as possible, but I cannot cover everything. You know that 2 days are hardly assigned to be these question papers, and then only I can come and discuss few good problems, something else. So my request to you guys to please keep working harder and harder. The next question I am going to discuss. This is also completely based on a series LCR circuit. A series LCR circuit has a power factor of cos pi frequency. LCR circuit, AC LCR I should say. Frequency is given 50 Hz. It also says source voltage lags the current. Source voltage lags the current. Okay. Then what should be added to increase power factor, what should be added? What should be added, that is either inductor or capacitor, to increase power factor? Had anybody solved it? Had anybody solved it? Okay, help me with this one. If voltage lags current in an LCR circuit, thank you, Tarun, thank you. If voltage lags current in the LCR circuit, then tell me which of reactance is greater, capacitive or inductive? If voltage lags current, which reactance is greater? Very good, my dear. Very good. Very good. Very good. Everybody is smart. Yes, yes. You know phosphat. So what will you add to increase this power factor? What will you add to increase the power factor? Capacitor or inductor? Yes, 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 Tarun, you're right. Kavika said it. Kavika said it. Trishwant, Deepak, Neha, Bala, Shakti Gautam. Try, man, try. This is the initial case. What should you add so that power factor increases? Whether XC or XL, just simple thing. You want to add inductor or capacitor. Respond me, I am waiting. Respond me, I am waiting. I unmute you. I unmute you. Please speak up. No problem here. No problem. If you really want me to be helpful with you, please speak up. Okay. I want you. I request you guys to keep your mic on. If there is no noise in your surroundings, please keep your mic on. I will be much helpful then. I want it to be like two-way communication class. Sirf only I speak and you guys remain muted. Uh, I feel like some radio is on. Okay, tell me, why do you want to capacitor or why do you want to inductor? Increase power factor. So I have to increase this power factor. Okay. So cos phi has to be increased. Okay, tell me, how can you make this power factor 1? How can you make this power factor 1? Gautam, Neha, Deepak, Arun. Yes, my dear. Yes, yes, yes. In that case, what will you do? Yes, yes, Baba. Yes, yes, yes. So XL is less than XC if you make XL equals to XC. That is, if you increase XL, if you increase XL, power factor will increase. Do you agree with me or not? Please let me know. I just take the ideal case. I made it 1. Do you guys agree with me or not? Please let me know. This one is less. To make it maximum, like maximum case. You know that cost is higher at low angle. So if you make it XL equals to XC, so what will happen? This will be increased surprisingly. So this, if you make this one, that is XL was initially less, so it makes XL greater than the previous value. Okay. So XL equals to XC. So to make XL equals to XC, to make XL equals to XC, you need to increase or you need to add inductor in the series with the capsule in the ICR circuit. Add inductor in the with the circuit into the circuit in series connection. Okay. Now can you find out these things? XL minus XC, the initial case. They have also calculated it with mathematically, and I hope you can do that quite easily. Uh, However, this X is greater than XL, but I write it like this way. However, X is greater. It should be shown here by the way, or whatever you do. I just show it correctly then. So this is your my dear XC minus XL, or whatever you say. Even you can write. We have to take ultimately magnitude. You have to find out XL minus XC. I just take the magnitude even if it should be down. Just think like that. This is phi. This is Z. This is XL minus XC. So in terms of 10, they have given you expression. So 10 phi equals to XL minus XC by R. Okay. Now square both sides and try to solve this one. Or you can find out value of that relation. Can you do that? XL minus X equals to R 10 phi. They have related it. Let me see the question. Okay, the value of XL minus XC. Try to find value of XL minus XC. Okay. Not in terms of R, but in terms of Z. Can you do that? Not in terms of R, in terms of Z and phi. I write it here. In terms of Z or impedance and phi. Did you do it yesterday? Who had written it? He has done it. Did you do it yesterday? Hello? Very good, Tarun, very good. Kavika, did you find XL minus X yesterday? Bala? Okay, no, Arun, try it now, my dear. No, I'm here, man. Try, try it. Okay, try Kavika, I'm here, man. Try. Why doesn't Neha and Deepak respond? See, man, see. If you don't respond here, you won't feel connected with me. So I want you to respond. My request to all other guys who don't respond, please be responsive. Please respond. I'm not an enemy to you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to go through your struggle and help you as much as I can. So if you won't take my help, it will be your loss. It will be your loss at the end of the day. So my request to you is be responsive. Forget everything, just be selfish and use your teacher or ask your teacher everything. You are attending the class but not responding. Not a good thing, you know. It's not offline or physical class. It's online. So I don't move ahead until I know that the students are here or student respond. Please try. In terms of Z and Phi, I have given you all. Please try. And I told you this Excel minus axis should be bottom at the down one at in the fourth quadrant. But I have just showed it for convenience. As x is greater than xl, so technically or specifically it should be shown this. Not xl minus x you may write to. No problem. So tan phi is equals to either you write xl minus xc or xc minus xl. I have no problem. They have written here xl minus xc, so I just write it. Okay. In terms of z, they want you to write just square it. Replace this r square. R square can be written as what? R square can be written as z square minus xl minus xc whole square. Just try to solve it. I think you will get it easily. Just eliminate r. I think you will get it. Xl minus xc whole square. Did you get it? Z square tan phi. Is it done, Kavika? Shakti Gautam, Baba? No, not Arun, not in terms of sine theta, my dear. Not in terms of sine theta. Sine phi. Okay. Okay, just do this one. Yes, Kavita. Thank you, Kavita. Just multiply this one. You will get your answer. That is z squared tan square phi. And put it there and take common. Then what happens? Is it okay? Did you get it? Hello. I think it's done. It's easy. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Okay, the next question. Hmm. It's present. Horizontal. Make it completely present. Okay, did anyone try this question yesterday? Did anyone try? Kavika? Baba? Oh, Baba was not there. Baba was there, I think Gautam. Gautam was. Baba or Gautam was missed it. Kavika. Arun, did you try this one? Arun, did you try this one? 16. I'm taking only initially 12 topic. Determine the cosine of maximum deflection. the rod initial position after the switch F is closed. 100 volt. 100 volt across the capacitor. Magnetic field is acting. Okay. So this one has some voltage across the capacitor. So when you close this switch, this is a rod, it will have some resistance. So when you close this circuit, when you close this switch, this capacitor will discharge through this rod. Yes or no? When you close the switch, this capacitor will discharge. Okay. I just give you little thing. Okay. The rod is horizontal like this one. How can I say? I need. See, rod. I think it's not that visible. Rod is in horizontal position. Okay, that one is a horizontal position, and here another horizontal capacitor is connected with it, and magnetic field is acting vertically downward. So, can you tell me, will rod experience any force? Will rod and experience, or other than that, I should have asked, will there be any current in the circuit? Will there be any current in the circuit when switch S is closed? Okay, great. Yes, there will be current. And let us consider this one is positively charged and this is negatively. Positive plate and negative plate. So let us think current is, it is horizontal rod. Remember, I think it's given in the question. So tell me, will it experience any force now? This rod. And how much will it be? Did anybody attempt this question yesterday? Did any of you attempted this question yesterday? Arun said no. Kavika, Tharun, and all other Deepak, Bala. Yes, Shakti, yes. Length of the rod is given as, no problem. In which direction? If rod is in this direction, why? Okay, then tell me in which direction rod will experience force. I just show you. In which direction? L cross B. Tell me in which direction? Rightwards. Okay. If I take I this way, then it will be rightwards. Great. What will it do now? So it is experiencing a force, magnetic force in this direction. And magnitude of this force will be IL definitely. Where you can say dq, or you can simply take that one. Or now tell me what will happen with this rod. The force started to act on the rod. Now what may happen? What it may happen with the rod? Let me see the given data. Hmm. Capacitor capacitance charge itna determine the cosine diffractions of the rod from initial capacitance resistance of the wire and rod is not taken into account. Okay, you can ignore resistance, no problem. B is given light wire. Okay, so if force is acting, I tell you, suppose just consider here there is a wire and it is fixed. It both ends are hanging somewhere to fixed points. So if you pull this wire, what will it do? I repeat again, just feel it, just try to feel it. So suppose there is a wire and it is hanging with the help of support with the light wire. And if you pull this wire horizontally, okay, so what will happen with this horizontal rod? What will it do? It will just try to say, I just don't want to use the term. Please, it will swing. It will swing or it will do circular motion. As this light wire, this one, length of this one is constant and you are pulling it, so this will try to do this. Yes or no? Please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. Do you understand me or not? Please let me know. Please let me know. Do you understand me or not? Kavika said yes. Bala, Mr. Bala, tell me. Mr. Bala, Sakti said yes. Bala, Arun. Okay, my dear. Okay, so do you remember one relation from circular motion? Do you remember one relation from circular motion about that cost and all that? Do you know the relation between this G and U? If it is L, so this one is L cos theta. So this is how much? This is L minus L cos theta, isn't it? So change in kinetic energy equals to change in potential energy. So half m v square minus half m u square. In form circular motion, I need to use that relation. I cannot do this with this rod, so I am just doing this with this one. Actually, then you can consider this one is a rod. This one is a rod. From here to here, that way. Is equals to how much? mgh. mgl1 cos theta. They are asking me about this cos theta. Okay. Actually, it should be negative. Or what? Potential energy increases. Okay, potential energy increases. Loss in kinetic energy is how much? Half mu square minus half m. That's why I put here negative sign. Okay, see there. So it is how much? U square minus 2gn 1 minus cos theta. Are you comfortable with this, please? Are you comfortable with it? Okay. Now see. Just as it starts discharging, current starts flowing through the circuit. Initially, there was no current, so it has zero velocity of rod. Initially, rod had zero velocity. Okay, but as this force starts to act, it gains velocity. So we have to relate it with the momentum, or like what we say. Yes, let us take change in momentum, because we have here what dqi. We have here this one. We have to relate. We have to use it here. Can you relate this change in momentum with fp? Can you relate this del p with f dt? Just try to use the relation, or impulse theorem, momentum impulse theorem. Can you try to use it? Just try to use it. Change in momentum is the, or it is impulse relationship. It is impulse relationship. Replace that I with how much? You can replace this I. See here clearly. L, B are mutually perpendicular, so I simply write it what? It is your RHS. You just got your RHS. Okay. I should rather say, rather write it total charge. I simply write it total charge. Okay. So it is your total charge of the capacitor. Initially it was 0. So from there, F can be written as under root. Are you comfortable? Do you find it too difficult? But I'll make it more convenient. So can you find out theta for me? I think you have question paper. Baba or somebody said question number, so I think you have question papers. Can you find out theta from here? Are you comfortable? Arun, Tarun, Gautam, Bala. Is it too difficult, my dear? Please let me know. Okay, Tarun, you don't have question paper. See, try to feel here. There is a rod which is moving like this way. And this is the wire that you see here. Okay, this is the wire. So when it moves from this one to the S, you can call it VI. And call this one V final. Okay. So it makes angle of deviation or angle of deflection, sorry, theta. Angle of deflection is theta, so we had to find that cos theta. We were asked about this theta, or simply you can say that. So force acting on it, how much? This one only. Okay. So I used it and I just cleverly took it from Q to 0. Okay. I just cleverly took it from Q to 0 or 0 to T. So it is nothing but change momentum. You can see I cannot write I like that way. I is changing with every instant. So I is what? Dq by dt. So dq, or I had to write I. So I had to written dq by dt, and you understand this one. Then change in momentum is equals to simply this one, integration of force, instantaneous force. Okay. So it is this initial is 0. Just G, this Gf is replaced from here. Both are small l, small l. Then when you solve it, you will find theta. Is it okay, Kavika? Bala, Tarun, Trishwant? Trishwant, respond. Trishwant, are you comfortable? Kavika? Bala, Gautam, Neha, Deepak? I find it's a little tricky one, little tricky one. I just, it has to swing, isn't it? Like this one. It has to. The rod has to be moved like this way. Like my hands is moving. Okay. Or I saw you like this. Okay. So I just have to. It will happen up to the instant charge is flowing through it. So I took it from Q to 0. I just cleverly took this one, Kavika. Observe it everywhere. Okay. I just took this one like that. So I replaced this. Please. Are you comfortable? Are you all comfortable, please? If anybody left, please let me know. If anybody is confused, please let me know. You can shoot your question. Shall I move on to the next question? Shall I move on to the next question? Shall I move on to the next question? Sir, my dear, we applied your work energy theorem. This one is only from work energy theorem. This is your work energy theorem here, okay. But how will you apply force and all? How will you apply force? You have to relate this one, okay. So even you can't ignore this force. So you need momentum. You need help of momentum. How will you apply force? Even suppose if you apply, okay, ILD, this is the force. This instance is changing, okay. You have to use this one, as otherwise you will have to write dq by dt. So it will be complicated. Dq by dt, rate of discharge. Okay. So that's why we have taken here momentum. Only work energy theorem is not, it's a multiple concept, so you have to use it. Only work energy theorem may not. Will leave you midway. Will leave you midway. Okay. Okay. I move on to the next question. Can I erase it? Huh? I guess so. Prepare for Thursday. Okay. Okay. Did you find there was one easy question of X-ray, alpha, K alpha, and L? Did you solve that? I think that's the easy one. I hope that everybody could have solved it. I would ignore it then. Please let me know. Did you solve one X-ray question? The X-ray of molybdenum has wavelength 71 picometer. If the energy of molybdenum atom with K electron has knocked out 23.32 K electron volt, what will be the energy of this atom when L electron is knocked out? Did you solve it? Did you solve one question? Okay, okay, okay. They have given you X-ray based problem, that is K alpha, and it has to go through transition from L to K cell, okay? And they have given you have to just use this one. It is given to you, then you have to find EL. And for EL, you can use the HCY lambda, or you have to, lambda is given. Lambda is given. The energy with potential means the energy to photon. You just have to use this equation. You have to find what will be the energy of this atom when an L electron is knocked out. So you have to find what EL. Can you do that? Here lambda is given, so del is known to you, and Ek is known to you. Ek is given. Ek is given. This one is also given. K alpha means what, my dear? K alpha means what? This is K cell or n equals to 1. This is L cell or n equals to C. So it is your K alpha. Okay. And if it falls from n equals to 3, it will be K beta. I hope you know all that. So K alpha has molybdenum wavelength 71 picometer. So its wavelength is given. So its wavelength is given means what? Energy difference by Hc is your lambda. Your lambda is given. This transition lambda is given. So if lambda is given, what can you calculate? You can calculate del E of Hc by lambda. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Hello, hello, hello. Do you understand me? Please respond. Please respond. Please respond. Nobody respond. I'm waiting. Please respond. Okay. Okay. So K alpha lambda is given. For which transition? K alpha is given. K alpha is given, that is electron from L to K. That's it. Okay. This photon. This photon has wavelength how much? This much. Okay. So del is given. So if del is given and they had already given you Ek, so can't you find out El? Is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Hello, hello, hello. Everyone, are you all comfortable with it? Please let me know. Are you all comfortable with it? Had anybody solved this question yesterday? Had anybody solved it yesterday? Had anybody solved it yesterday? At least write yes or no. Kavika said yes. Thank you, Kavika. Okay, Arun, no problem. I hope you understood. Arun, did you understand it today? Arun, did you understand it today? Okay, okay. So I move on to the next question. From next exam, I want you to post me your doubts earlier so that I can be teaching only those. Otherwise, I think I waste a lot of time in just get your responses. Did anybody try this one? Did anybody try this one? Okay, I'll leave that. Asking that. Okay, okay, okay. First switch S is open. Initially switch S is open. And the upper plate is in equilibrium before switch S is closed. After switch is closed, after switch S is closed, the condition of the potential of battery so that the system can acquire new equilibrium position without discharging. V equals to this much. Okay. So initially this is in equilibrium as shown in the figure. I think it's given as V. So you know that both plate will or and each of the plate will experience force, and you know the value of that force. This one is okay, this one will be what? Positively charged. Suppose this charge is Q. Okay, I think most of you have question. Then can you tell me what will be force on positive plate? I think it's not easy for you to write. That is simply what? Electric field into what? Electric field into sigma. So it is Q by A. Okay, and value of electric field is how much? Sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Are you all comfortable with it? Or did I write something more? That is charge and that is the field. The force on each plate towards each other is this much. Now this force has to be in equilibrium. No, I deleted it. Tarun, I deleted it, my dear. I had done that wrong. Only QE. Sometimes mind and hand are not coordinated. That's why people commit mistakes. Okay, so in new equilibrium, what will happen? This force will be balanced by what? Now tell me, the force on this positive place will be balanced by what? This will be attracted toward this one, and in new equilibrium it will be balanced. This falls by suppose X. So this Kx is equals to this much. Okay, Kx is equals to this much. Can you try to relate it? Kx, that is spring force. Spring force is the spring force balance or brings the system into equilibrium for the positive place. I think gravitation. Wait, you are right, NG. Don't say gravitation needs to be in the See, see, they have written here. Ignore gravity. See, otherwise I will consider about mg. They have written. See the question. See the question, Adi. See the question. So when upper plate is displaced by X and it is balanced by the spring, in that case, can you equate them, please? Can you equate them for me? Arun, can you equate? Kavika, can you equate them? Please equate them. Please equate them. We have to find only of this value. We have to deal with this x. Find this value of x. And potential difference between them is constant. Potential difference between the plate is constant. And what is the value of capacitance? What is the value of capacitance? C equals to epsilon naught A by D. And Q equals to CT. Just put it here. D is how much? L minus X. CV. So epsilon naught A by L minus X into V. We have to square it, then divide by 2 epsilon naught A. Remember, this G is constant across the capacitor. Potential difference across the plates are constant. Try to find out X. Just try to do. At new equilibrium, when plates are getting charged, it is balanced by the spring force, the plate positive plates, and the systems come again into equilibrium state. We have to find maximum value of X. We have to find maximum value. Are you trying? Or should I help? Are you trying? The question says, after the condition of the potential of battery so that the system can acquire new equilibrium position without discharge. Okay, so we have to talk about B. I know this. So Kx equals to 1 by 2 epsilon naught A Q square okay. Can you find maximum value of this expression? Can you find maximum value of x? Just take its first derivative 0. When this expression will be maximum, or just find at that thing x. Take the first derivative of this quantity with respect to x, or differentiate x. we have to find value of x so that we can find value of v. Consider v to be constant as it is shown. Just we have to relate that v. Okay, consider v to be constant. Just we have to relate v to find maximum value of this one. So that we can relate v with these things. We have to find x. First derivative 0. To L minus x, then we differentiate L minus x with x, it will be minus 1, RHS it is constant, RHS the whole thing is constant, okay, I'll take it 0. What is x from here? K cancel. What is x from here? Get me x. Get me x. See, we have to find v. We don't know x, but we don't know the exact value of x. And this exact value of x will give this value of this potential of this battery. Otherwise, we cannot find it. There is no other way to find this potential until we find this one. So what can be its maximum value? That is simplistic or minima, maxima or minima we want to know about x or this expression. We want to know maxima or minima of this expression. So first derivative to be 0. So when you solve it, how much is it? What is value of x? When you put first derivative, maximum at L by 3, Kavika says 1 by 3, that's L by 3 actually. I solved it. L by 3. So what can be in that case, what will be this value? What will be this value? X equals to L by 3, then L into L minus L by 3, isn't it? So in that case, x is L by 3, then this expression will be maximum. This expression will be maximum. So k into L by 3, L minus L by 3, so it is 2L by 3 square. Done. So it is its maximum value. Okay, now see. Now look at the way. This is the maximum value of this expression, maximum value of. So this potential V and all this expression should be less than this one. Should be less than this one. This is the maximum value. We just found out the maximum value of this one. To be in equilibrium, this one should be less than or equal to this expression maximum value. So just put it less than epsilon naught AV square by C. Just try to find out that capital V. If x becomes greater than that one, then system will not be in equilibrium. If x becomes greater than that value, L by 3, then the system will not be in equilibrium. So T has to be less or equal to this one. Actually equal, but it's also taken as less. Little tricky, but I hope you can deal with it. I just applied little mathematics for find maximum value of the expression. This maxima help us to find x, and to be a valid x, this maximum value should be greater than this one. To be a valid x. Oh my goodness, time is up. Post me your question, okay, in the WhatsApp from paper 2. I mostly solve all class 12 and mechanics problem I had left I couldn't. Post me in WhatsApp, I will deal with them. Or I will come with them tomorrow. Let's see. Thank you.